I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
If you want to check out the voting rules in your state, visit vote.org. More Than a Vote explores the issues that are facing us in this upcoming 2020 election. I'd like to start with my story and my experiences right here in my hometown of Atlanta. So people who say their vote doesn't matter, my response is always, don't give in to the narrative. If your vote didn't matter, then why would
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Towns. Russell is out there with Beasley. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. He'll be the Nets off the tip. The deep three from Durant. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Russell, no luck. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. Count the basket. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Here's Russell, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Knocked loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Lets it fly from 18. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Russell from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Allen, that's good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
No good from Durant. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Russell kicks to Towns. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP-level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell.
Well, this is just another weapon that Cat has at his disposal. A 7-footer with a sweet jumper off the pass. How do you guard Karl-Anthony Towns anyway?
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Dinwiddie. They get it back. Allen, that's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Irving, good.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Here is Russell, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And D'Angelo Russell, good for three. Russell's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. Irving attacking that one, no good. Nice D from Russell. Beasley with a clean look, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Allen. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Allen's got 6.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Down low, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
A nice shot by Irving.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Okogie, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Here's Okogie. Levert defending. 4 on the clock. Okogie misses. Nets leading by 4. Durant just inside the line. And KD throws it down.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Russell passes to Okogie. And here's Towns, defended by Allen. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. Now Beasley, three-pointer, hands it from downtown. He's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's KD, makes it off the glass.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Russell. 6 points for him. Towns, no luck. Towns against Allen. The second effort, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
Well, Kevin Durant is so crafty. He is outstanding at forcing the issue and drawing fouls.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Durant. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Jordan. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Come on now, a little bump is not going to faze Mr. DeAndre Jordan. This guy's led the league in shooting percentage how many times?
Now, here's Russell. 6 points for him. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Culver's checked in for Beasley. Johnson kicks to Lehman. Pass to Towns. Shoots the three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. Pass to Towns. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Pass to Johnson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. To the middle. And Johnson with the stop.
Really solid read from Jarrett Culver right there. This is a team-first guy who enjoys passing.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Luwawu is checked in for Dinwiddie. Right side, Kevin Durant. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Boy, the strength of Kevin Durant is a thing of beauty. How about the ability to stay under control as he gets bodied?
There's the pass to Reed. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
KD drives in.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because the scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Culver with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Oh, he is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Pass to Reed. And it's blocked by Jordan.
The DJ twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
And finished off by KD.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Noel. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Reed. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Here's Noel. Guarded by Harris. 5 to shoot. Here's Culver. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, tough to finish with contact from that range. Shows what a determined scorer Jarrett Culver is.
Good. Irving's got 10.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Culver passes to Reed. Great D that time from Jordan.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Irving attacking. Good work there as it goes. He's got 12.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Passes it to Culver. From 11 feet away, here's Reed, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Harris.
Boy, Joe Harris refusing to give an inch, and he is rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. Nicely done.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harris. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Timberwolves trail by 17 and stolen by Harris. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
.105 left in the first quarter. The pass to Johnson. Over to the left wing. Here's Layman. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Reed shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Irving. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Culver. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Count it. Irving's got 16 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Culver, and then Culver with the dunk.
What a take from Jarrett Culver with ferocity on that finish.
Irving's shot is good.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now, here's Culver. Inside. Reed gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some off-season work he put in.
And I picked a lot of people's brains, going into the summer. A lot of guys that have made that jump paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, the answer that they were giving me was figuring out that routine that your body needs, that your mind needs to prepare for each game. And once I started getting in that consistent routine of napping, eating my pregame meal, things of that sort, it kind of started to come for me.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
The talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's LeVert in at the three. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, "We're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies." Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
Well, as a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for you. David, thank you for that one. The feed to Culver. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
Here's Okogie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Basket counts. Allen's got 8 points.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Noel passes to Reed. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ring shot on the way, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 24.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter.
Kicks to Culver. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shoots over Culver. Rebound, Minnesota. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Okogie, the pass to Noel. Here's Reed, a 3-ball. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Irving attacking. And the shot is good. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
You wonder what the defender who has to check Kyrie Irving on a nightly basis is thinking, because when he's dialed in, there's no checking him.
Shot's good by Noel.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And standing 6'7", Jarrett Culver with great positional size at that combo guard position.
You know what, Greg? He has drawn some parallels to Karis LeVert with his frame. And obviously similar styles, too. Both guys very fluid off the dribble.
And the Timberwolves call time here. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
So for the Nets, Durant comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Minnesota making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Beasley, and it's sent back by KD.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Allen, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Allen's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. LeVert's got his first points in this one. Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Okogie, puts up a three. Offensive rebound. The shot will not fall. The net shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. They get it again. A second chance effort, and Allen with the layup. 12 points for him.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
To the inside, Hernan Gomez. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pulls up on the wing, and it's LeVert missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here is Russell. 6 points for him. For 3, Okogie. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's LeVert. Lays it up off the glass. LeVert's got his second basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Passes it to Towns. Over Allen. Towns with the bucket.
Now, Karl-Anthony Towns reading the situation and finding an opportunity in the mid-range.
The pass to LeVert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Irving. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got 8 points. And here is Irving. 28 points for him. Here's Durant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
He's had 4 chances at the line. Made them all. Harris has checked in for the Nets. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Layman's checked in. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
That's good from Durant. Timberwolves trail by 20. Russell passes to Towns. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And that one's good. Durant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Beasley kicks to Russell. Outside, Towns. Beasley against Harris. Beasley dishes to Towns. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Prince is checked in for Karis LeVert. James Johnson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Brooklyn leading by 21. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And Towns gets it to go.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Beasley. That one's not going to go. Prince with the defensive effort. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Can't connect from short range. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Russell gets it to go.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Johnson in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Johnson's got 10 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Harris finds Dinwiddie. Here's Allen. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 18. And that one is good by Beasley.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there. Timberwolves trail by 18. Down low, here's Towns, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And Minnesota has possession following the bucket by the Nets. Russell passes to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Harris, and they pick up 2. He's got 8.
Well, just tremendous focus from the veteran Joe Harris. This guy aggressively going at the defense inside.
Beasley kicks to Russell. Back to Beasley. Baseline jumper, and it's good off the back rim and in. 14 points for Beasley.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in, and then for Minnesota. Reed's checked in, and Culver's subbed in for Lehman. Here's Dinwiddie, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Here's Russell. He's got 8. Tipped away. Dinwiddie with the steal. Over Russell. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Now here's Jordan. Takes a 3. A rebound by Johnson.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And good that time. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you're going to play the point guard position, critical that D'Angelo Russell continue to develop that aspect of his game. Nice pass. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Noel following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And Russell gets it to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And that one, good.
That kind of made shot with the defense in your grill means you are feeling really confident. Taurean Prince, pretty shot.
Here's Reed. 17 points in the game. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Minnesota shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 12. Prince outside. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, really nice job by Taurean Prince to be aggressive and assertive off the bounce and knows exactly when to go into his pull-up game. That is pretty.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Harris. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Karl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 39 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. A solid performance already for him, and he might erupt in the second half if his last game is any indication of what we might see. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, we're watching KD take control of this game. We know his offensive IQ is off the charts. And then you add the versatility, that makes him absolutely lethal.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Beasley. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Beasley. Back to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And Doris, no doubt that Karl-Anthony Towns has taken a much bigger leadership role on this Minnesota team.
No doubt, Greg. Once the departure of Jimmy Butler was secured, then the leadership role squarely falls on the shoulders of Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, his style is totally different. He wants to be a bit more encouraging. But there's no question. He's the best player. He's got to lead the charge.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Towns.
In the summer of 2018, Karl-Anthony Towns signing that 5-year, $158 million max contract.
Greg, given that he has a reputation of being frugal, that may last him a while. Consider after he was drafted, for a while, he didn't own a car. He actually walked around Minneapolis. Now, that could be a little cold in those chilly winter months.
You get the sense that Karl-Anthony Towns, as young as he is, knows he can be the best player in the league. There isn't a phase on the offensive end from which he can't score it.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. LeVert the pass to Allen. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Allen's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Timberwolves passing it around. Beasley for 3. Minnesota working with the new shot clock. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 8.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Pass to Okogie. He kicks to Towns. Russell inside. KD's on him. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
How about the ability of Durant to make those long strides to the rim and absorb the contact?
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Hernangomez. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And it's Beasley in the corner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Shoots. KD can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Russell with a wide open look. Nice shot from the wing.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Took him no time at all on that one. Durant's got 49 points in the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's Beasley in the corner. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And KD throws it down.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Passes to Okogie. Towns with it, and it's Beasley in the corner. No good on the 3. Left side Durant. Now Russell. He's got 13. And it's Beasley in the corner. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And that's now 19 points for Beasley. It's Durant with the drive. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
For Brooklyn, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Luwawu is checked in for Dinwiddie. Free throw drops for KD. Minnesota calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Here's Russell. He's got 13. And it's Beasley in the corner. Drills it from outside. Beasley's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves. Irving for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 31 points.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Knocked away. Fires from 18. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Bounce pass, Russell. And it's Beasley in the corner. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ballgame. Durant, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Now here's Beasley, 22 points for him, and Towns gets it to go.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
On its way from Irving for 2, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Durant deciding where to go with it. Kept alive. Count that one.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now, here is Russell. 13 points in the game. Okogie misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Minnesota shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. Second chance shot, and Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 27.
Boy, how about the anticipation from Karl-Anthony Towns? Beats everyone to the spot and goes right back up with it.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Odions Kurucs, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Temple comes in for Kevin Durant. Minnesota also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Jake Lehman comes in for Josh Okogie, and Culver's subbed in for Beasley. Russell looking around. Out to the wing. Here's Lehman, and it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Temple. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Temple's got his first bucket in this one. Timberwolves shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Outside, Towns. From past the arc. The shot by Lehman, no good. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's LeVert. It's good from the top of the key. LeVert's got 6.
A fast release from Karis LeVert. The timing on the pull-up jumper, pretty.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A shot by Culver, nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. He has 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Culver with it. He's got 7. The pass to Towns. There's the 3. Rebounded by Temple. Net shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Lehman. Culver in the corner. No one near him. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Culver's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, great positioning from Culver. Gets himself wide open, and with a look he likes, he just drains it.
And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy-up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Irving. Drains it from 17 feet out. Irving's got 39.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now, here's Culver. He's got 9. Launches it. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Releases. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. LeVert's got 8.
Don't you love to see Karis LeVert rise and fire? Perfect form on that release.
His 3-pointer's off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Karuch. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Over to the wing. Here's Lehman. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 39. And here's Culver. .132 left in the third quarter of the game with his first shot attempt. And that one hits back iron. The Timberwolves shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half.
Timeout. Boy, the ability of Jarrett Culver to drive and get to the interior finds a way to score.
Timeout called, the Nets. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Karuch. Taurean Prince comes in for Garrett Temple. Joe Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luwawu. Now here's Irving. Shoots over Culver. And he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 41.
Don't melt under pressure. Embrace the tough shots. Kyrie Irving doing it.
Pass to Reed. Here's Layman. From outside, off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Jordan. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Noel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Prince misses. Timberwolves shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. A step-back shot here. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And Irving launches it. Oh, he made it, Doris! He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow! Now Culver, inside. 1 second left. Can't connect. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Johnson is out there with Crawford, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Vanderbilt. Passes it to Reed, and it's blocked by Jordan. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. Harris kicks to Crawford. From downtown, basket is good. The assist from Harris. Crawford's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
To the middle. Vanderbilt misses. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. From about 19 feet. No good from Jordan. Jordan's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Culver. No good on the triple. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Good on the bucket. Culver with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Johnson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, such a quick release on the rise and fire. Tyler Johnson lethal with the pull-up.
Now the pass to Culver. And Jordan sends it back. From deep. Crawford, no luck. The Timberwolves have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Shots good by Noel.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is Tyler Johnson's ability with that vertical to go right above people and make tough shots. That is nice.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Evans, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Three from the inbound. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Jordan. Over Evans. Again, the Nets for two. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the paint. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 19 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Harris inside the line. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You can see how valuable Joe Harris is. This guy's starting to cook, and look out.
Here's Noel. He's guarded by Johnson. Reed misses. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-4 run. And here's Jordan outside. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The Nets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
How about the vertical? Johnson gets off his feet, and that jumper is pure from the mid-range.
Here's Noel. Pulls up. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The shot. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Jordan. And that one goes long.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Two.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jalen Noel at the line for two.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. So for the Nets, Rodions Kurucs, he's checked in for Prince, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Harris. And so he makes both from the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
From deep three-point range, Jordan can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Noel. Good on the three-point shot. Noel's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Crawford's shot is good.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. And another three for Minnesota.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Crawford, no luck. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court, Go Nets dancers.
So for the Nets, Allen comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pulls it up, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
It is fun to watch Tyler Johnson play basketball. To go from being undrafted to becoming relied upon, what growth.
Here's Noel. Fires top of the key. Allen with the rebound.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
Here's Reed. Poked loose. Pass to Spellman. And it's blocked. Here's Llewellyn. From 18 feet away. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Allen's shot is off. Minnesota shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Timberwolves shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Passes it to Noel. Out to the right wing. For the three, Spellman with the bucket.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And the Nets with possession. Shoots it up. Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Temple. Puts it up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Temple's got 4 points in the quarter. Temple's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And there's the pass to Reed. Here's Karuch.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Offensive rebound. Here's Allen. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Well, Jared Allen proving he's more than capable of beating good defense. That's nicely done.
Pass to Reed. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Luwawu. They get the rebound. Here's Allen.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Minnesota's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And it's Evans missing. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, 1 step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Here's Karuch. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Noel, and the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's foul number 2 for him. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vanderbilt, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
From deep, Johnson. He can't get that one. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Noel. Allen with the rebound. Timeout called, the Nets. They're up by 32. 43 seconds left in the game.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your Nets dancers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Karuch. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
The shot's good from Evans.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Got that one up quick.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
High, arcing shot. Spellman with the bucket.
Assist goes to.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Noel. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It feels amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.